And the stuff is good. It was like eons since I ever played Rachel. That was back on the PS3. Oh, nice hair. I just realized I need more Pepsi. No, not Pepsi, that was Dr. Pepper. Unlike Pepsi and Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper tends to be a lot sweeter. Of course, that's not necessarily a big deal. Just depends on who you ask. Interesting how her style is actually based off Spartan 458 or Nicole from Dead or Alive 4. Too bad she couldn't return. For obvious reasons. That ain't that bad combo. Dang it. Here we go. The hell kind of low throw is that? If I remember, she's supposed to have an air throw. There we go. Too bad she's no grappler. If anything, she's kind of like Dragunov and Tekken. It's like they're both grapplers. Only, unlike King, Dragunov has, well, he has all the high and low grabs you expect from a grappler, but that's about it. He doesn't have any ground throws or even any air throws. Yeah, business attire. How many costumes there to unlock? 1, 2, 3. That's it. I'm gonna try this alternate one. Huh, cool.
Let the red rose of blood bloom forth. Come and fight. Get ready!
Alright, no ground throws. That's wall throw. Now, I looked up Mary Rose's martial art, which is supposed to be Systema, and I'm like, wait a minute, if this is Systema, how is it that Mary Rose style can be called Systema? Because it looks nothing like what I've seen in all those different videos.
Not too bad.
It's more like it's her own original martial art, and they just call it Systema just to give it a name.
Let's move. Come and fight. Get ready.
Not the throw I wanted, but hey, whatever works. Yeah, she's an interesting one.
I'll make sure you regret this. Come and fight. Get ready.
Ah, not what I wanted.
How unfortunate. Winner! Not too bad. I'm ready to fight. I'll make sure you regret this. Get ready!
Ha, cool. That ass.
Get ready. Night is lifted.
Stop being creepy.
Time for some entertainment. Come and fight.
Get ready.
Dance with me.
Damn airbenders.
Get ready.
Which one was the one for her low sleep? Heel spin kick, heel uppercut, heel shin breaker.
We're pretty good.
For a human.
Oh please, does Neo Tingle look like human?
Show me your secrets.
I'll make sure you regret this.
Get ready.
How unfortunate.
Get ready.
Dang it. Oh, nice combo.
We're pretty good.
Man, how many stages have I done so far?
Come and fight.
Get
Oh, 7.
ready. Get ready.
How unfortunate.
We're pretty good.
For a human.
This won't take long.
Come and fight.
Get ready. Get ready.
Damn, I'm just improvising at this point.
How unfortunate.
Winner.
Not too bad.
Damn, that was a terrible performance. Dang, whose car is that? Hey, it looks like a garage sale going on across the street. I wonder what they're selling. Okay, not really. I'm not that curious, but no, I just realized I've never done a garage sale myself before. I was never really interested. All the stuff I had when I was a little kid, I never wanted to get rid of any of that stuff. I need to start getting good with Sarah. Of course, compared to everyone else I played as in this game, she's not exactly that easy. How many more cousins do I have to unlock with this girl? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 costumes. Excuse me. Now she's La Mariposa, or Lisa Hamilton. It's like that kind of grappler where
I'll make sure.
she has some good throws, but not the full set.
Get ready.
She has high and low throws, air throws, but she has no ground throws. That's what I was thinking of. Gotta get that combination down.
How unfortunate.
Winner!
Not too bad.
Sassy women.
Hey, you like pain?
I'll make sure you regret this.
Get ready. I'll take care of this. You were so close.
Now, I think out of all the characters in this game, she has the most moves that involves jumping off walls and I can't remember what kind of environment she jumps off of for her attacks. Due to her being a luchador. Let's see if they have it in here. While running, while getting up. Here it is. Tough going Euro missile kick off the wall, next to ropes. Yeah, I should definitely go purchase this stuff in practice mode. She even has, let's see, so far I counted 2, 3 moves that involves the wall. And damn, only 2 moves, only 2 grabs that involve the wall. Well, one that involves ropes.
Out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You were so close. It's so nice to meet you. Let's move. Get ready.
I think Nina, I mean, that's it, Nina. Tina has some moves that involves using ropes.
You were so close.
I don't think Fast has any grabs that involves using the ropes.
But I cannot let you pass. Let's move. Get ready.
Yeah, she's not high enough for an air grab.
You were so close.
Ah, even with its amazing taste, one of the worst things about Dr. Pepper is when you run out. Oh well, that was a good dinner. Alright, I'm gonna go back to practice mode and try some of those rope moves that she has. Damn! That's costume. All right, I want to see if Tina has any rope those. I'm gonna make a tag. Yeah, ropes in here are big enough. Near wall, behind foe, next to ropes. Dang it. Wait, is that up or back punch plus kick? I wonder how much damage they can do as a high counter. Damn it! Heh, cool. So it's up back punch for this and back punch plus kick. Excuse me. Damn. I thought the pepper really hit the spot. Let's see, the sodas that's the sodas I tend to drink most often are Pepsis and well, now officially Dr. Pepper. I remember that the go-to sort of choice in my family was always Sprite. Either Sprite or Mountain Dew. No, not Mountain Dew. Either Sprite or... Dang, I can't remember the other one. Oh yeah, root beer. Wall slam next to wall. Okay, so this is what I don't get. Every time when it says next to wall, it doesn't say specifically like with my back to the wall or with the opponent to the wall. And is it like, do we have to be facing it, or is it like us in front? It never says specifically. I'm just gonna have to find a different stage with an actual wall then. There we go, that's how I want it. So that's two there. What's the other one? Next to wall. Okay, so I guess by next to wall means my back to the wall. Ah, this one requires ropes. Rope push slam. I'll try that later. Burst cyclone. Also next to wall. Let's see. Backbone crusher. Near wall. Near wall behind foe. Oh, I think it said it had to be a high counter. Let me see about that. I wish they would do a better job categorizing some of these throws. Near wall counter strike or high counter strike. Now I remember getting hit by that throw while I was playing as Bayman once, and it took way more health from me than that. Probably because the wall had it was a danger zone, specifically the electric fence. Now it says combo throw. What I'm wondering is what combo throw? Two crouching foe, high counter, strike, or counter strike. You know, Tina's the only grappler
First
in which
time playing Dead or Alive.
Yes, I am. Let's see, Tina's the only character, or the only grappler, or the only character I know that I could put them in a forced crouch long enough to go for a throw without them having to stay crouching. And that's thanks to her up punch. I just can't remember the dang follow-up. Oh, there it is. Oh, right, there was another one, another wall throw she had. Next to wall, down forward, back forward. Oh, yeah, that's my favorite one. I remember first seeing that in Dead or Alive 3. Now another throw she has is a wall that involves ropes. I gotta find that one, or try that one. Yeah, she doesn't have as many definitely not as many moves that involves the ropes, I don't think, compared to Lamary Posa, but she has way more wall throws than I think anyone else in the game. Now I remember Bayman has plenty of throws that involves use of the wall, but they're much easier to land. In fact, out of all the grapplers, I think Bayman is definitely my favorite. Here Here it is, next to ropes. But that's not it. That's the same as her wall throw. Maybe I just did it wrong. Yeah, back twice. That's it? Wow, that is the only throw she has that involves using ropes. Now, that's unfortunate. Yeah, usually most fighting games, luchadors tend to have, I would say, the most complex type of throws to land, but they're not easy to play as compared to more straightforward wrestlers or grapplers in general. So they're definitely fun, just not easy. I like all the different type of danger zones you can cause with Bayman due to his air, I mean not his air throw, he doesn't have any, but his wall throws. Next to wall, Nutcracker. Okay, so much for that. Wait, does it mean me next to the wall? Oh my goodness. Nutcracker, next to wall. I got my back to the wall. What more do you want? Okay, that was a different one. Wall press. That's forward throw. That's forward twice. So, next near a wall, behind foe, back forward, quarter circle, back, half circle. That didn't do a damn thing. What the heck? It says near wall. Specifically, how near to the wall? So that's forward throw. That's forward twice in throw. Those are the only ones that I like consistently. Is forward twice and forward. Oh, wrong one. Okay, so I'm behind her. Near wall, behind foe, back forward. Ain't that a bitch? I wouldn't be surprised if they put these inputs in the game just to mess with me.
What? The nutcracker throw, that's one throw very hard to do.
Yeah, it says near wall or next to wall, and then just press throw. While I'm near the friggin' wall, I'm pressing throw. What is this game? Whoop! What is this game want from me? Ain't this a bitch? Yeah, I'll probably have to look it online to see what it looks like, because this game is not showing me. Oh, now maybe it requires a stage with an actual wall. The requirements in this game for what counts as actually being near a wall are ridiculous sometimes. But still, the way you get to use the environment to your advantage, it's always a lot more fun compared to Tekken. Yeah, but Tekken, all you get is our floor and wall breaks. And even then, visually, they all tend to be the same. Seriously, I'm pressing neutral throw near the dang wall. Do I have to be right next to it? Nope. That don't work either. I like how the back of her bottom where it says fruity. Tempting, very tempting. Yeah, those other three wall throws that I did earlier, the only ones I can land with this guy. Oh well. I'm gonna try survival mode on the hardest difficulty. Make a tag match just to be sure. Because if I remember, I think Legend you have to do up to, I think it's up to 100 opponents.
time for your punishment.
Ready to face your fate?
Get ready!
Now, if I remember, I don't think it's like the difficulty actually goes up higher for survival mode. I think it's just the difficulty of the opponents is the same. It's just the number of opponents you have to defeat. Damn! I remember my experience with learning how to play Bayman. It was a lot like Dragunov, or Dragunov and Tekken. How at first I didn't know that either one in their respective series was a grappler until I actually started learning how to play them and realized, oh shit, they actually are grapplers. I didn't even know that. By the number of throws they have and how. I don't know, but Dragunov, he doesn't seem as reliant on his throws compared to King. And wouldn't that be cool if for Dead or Alive 6 they had King from Tekken as a special guest character? Damn it, Zack. I remember I used to play Zack way more often in Dead or Alive 4. I liked his default outfit in Dead or Alive 4. In fact, the only thing about Dead or Alive that I find disappointing is the stages. They're just not as expansive, nor are the danger zones quite as fun to watch, usually, compared to every Dead or Alive game prior. Oh my goodness, stop fucking hitting me. If I could just get to that green cabbage. Oh, here we go. You know, I remember there was actually a comment that someone made about a trailer for Christie in Dead or Alive 6. Like, he was mad because he was like, man, this trailer is boring. It's just everybody getting beat the fuck up. So much hate. And I'm like, wait a minute, how are you gonna get mad at characters for getting beat up in a fighting game? It's a fighting game. Of course people are gonna get beat up. Talking about the trailer's boring, the trailer's bad because the character's getting beat up. Damn! You fake Chun-Li? I like how when you force someone out in this game, kind of like snapbacks in Marvel vs. Capcom, that you actually, they're forced to play as that character. They can't immediately tag back in. Although I don't know if that's the case in Marvel 3, which I know it had snapbacks, but I just can't remember if you can't tag characters immediately after the snapback. I remember it was a website that was talking about character tropes, and one of the tropes it said about Jan Lee was how he instantly became a badass, not just because in Dead or Alive 4 when he knocked out a T-Rex in 3 hits, but just because it said that anyone who's able to take on the ninjas in Dead or Alive and actually hold their own or even win instantly gets boosted up to badass level. And so far, the only characters I remember it said that about were Jan Lee and Bayman. Speaking of which, I wish I chose a different costume for Jan Lee. Nothing wrong with this one. It's just not as cool looking. Virtual fighter characters are very difficult to fight in this game. Ouch. I like how in some situations, though very specific ones, if you manage to hit the opponent with a what was it called, critical strike or critical burst, whatever, those little cinematic attacks on stages like this, you can get them to bounce off the ropes and continue the combo afterwards, which makes the damage even more insane. Jackie, gotta knock this guy out as quickly as possible. Dang him! Fucking virtual fighters, man! They're fun to play as, but annoying to fight against. Oh man, I'm gonna try that again.
We're gonna have some fun. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Yeah. Get ready. Fight.
Dang, for a moment I was about to be all like, wait a minute, I didn't pick those costumes.
Let's go.
I remember Mila was the first character I decided to get good with. I can't remember why. Because this was before, I was like back before even Ultimate came out. That's the problem I have with Tina's giant swing combo. I just give it too much to charge in it. Now my throw reached her before her strike came out, and even though strikes usually tend to beat grabs, that still should have counted her strike. Kind of sucks how that happens. I always figured whatever move reached whoever first would be the move that wins. Usually in these sort of trade situations. Unless the other move just happens to have more priority. Or invincibility frames. Although then again, invincibility frames aren't really much of a thing in most 3D games I play. That's usually like in 2D fighters. It's amazing how these two end up fighting and have a tag team throw and a tag team intro and outro. All because in story mode, Zack ends up mistaking Tina for Sarah, or mistaking Sarah for Tina. What I find interesting but cool is how Tina had a tag team throw with Hayabusa all the way back since DOA 2. Oh wow, that was very quick. Now, if I remember, the issue with Jackie is that any mid or high strike immediately ends up being countered from his neutral stance, and as a result, regardless of what position he's in, all throws do the same amount of damage as they would if there was a high counter or a regular counter. I gotta remember how many opponents I have to defeat to bring back my my partner. Too bad she doesn't have any unique holds outside of the typical back or forward hold. That wasn't high. Akira's easy to counter since he does a lot of mid attacks. Oh my goodness, give me a break, please. Ah, my Shiranui. For a moment, I thought that was Tifa from Final Fantasy, just from looking at her clothes. Weird how that works. keep forgetting that's supposed to be Ayane. Wait, I can't remember if all critical bursts and critical strikes are mids. Let me see if it says here. Critical burst. Yeah, Power Blow. That's what they're called. Ultra Tina Special. But yeah, I think all critical bursts and power blows are supposed to be mids. Damn it! Fucking brat, man. Son of a...
Why can't I win?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a long while before I ever complete survival on that difficulty. Yeah, I just gonna do a whole bunch of random matches. Wait, am I still live streaming? Now let's see here. Oh, Iceman. Hey, you're the guy who subscribed recently. Thanks for the subscription. Oh, it says subscription. Dang, I'm getting my words mixed up. Okay.
Yeah.
Late Fang. Even though she's not a grappler, I play her like one.
I challenge you.
Ready to lose? Get ready?
Damn, his kung fu is good. Dang, I was supposed to go for a minute. Yeah, my problem is usually distinguishing between high and mid punches.
Get ready.
Man, I wanted to do that.
Up for more. Get ready. This is real Tai Chi Chuan.
Man, that was weird. Now they say there's supposed to be like a form of Tai Chi that's actually used in combat, but most people argue saying that's just a meditative art.
I'm no pushover, sweetie.
Okay.
I'm like, damn, I'm confused. Is it supposed to be a meditative or combative art? Or is it like one of the styles that can be used as both? I'm pretty sure it can be used as both from what I've seen, but I don't know, it's just like just one of those styles people argue about the specific use it's supposed to have. Oh, that suplex.
Get ready.
Damn, I want to land just one throw and this game refuses. Son of a bitch. Damn, input reading box. And it's basically how I always keep getting myself so caught up in these matches, even when playing against the AI. This game is so fun, but Dead or Alive in general is very fun. I'm so looking forward to Dead or Alive 6, it's supposed to come out next year, and I'm looking forward to that. But the thing is, I tend to get more annoyed than competitive when playing against either against other people or playing against a AI set at a high difficulty in Tekken or Soul Calibur. And I'm talking about specifically 3D fighters. Damn!
Get ready.
Oh, that's some BS.
Get ready. Here I come.
Okay, so either that counter didn't work at all, or I didn't do it in time. Ah, it's hard for me to win matches with Bass.
I'm sorry, I won't listen to your question.
I want your skills. Show me your secrets.
What question?
Let's do this.
Get ready.
Man, Rado's moveset is almost nothing like what it was in Dead or Alive 1. He actually had better throws. The only good throw he has that remained is that power bomb he has. Oh, damn! The 1000 bitch slaps of doom.
Get ready.
About what was hard to play against someone in 3D fighters.
I can't remember if I asked the question. I was just saying how difficult it is to win with Bass in this game. Oh yeah, I think I was comparing this to other fighters about like when I have the AI set to a high difficulty when I'm playing against a very good player online. I was saying that I get this feeling of competitiveness, but still, of course, in a fun way when I'm playing Dead or Alive. The other 3D fighters I play tend to be more annoying, especially in Soul Calibur and Tekken. Heck, that's part of the reason why even when I had Tekken 7, eventually I sold it. Like, unlike Virtual Fighter and DOA, eventually the game just got boring. Oh, that didn't work. I don't know how that counted as a counter throw. All I did was sidestep. Ah yes, never count the big, slow, heavy-hitting grappler out. Although they're much easier to win with in 3D fighters, as I usually say, compared to 2D games. That's the thing that sucks about playing as characters like Swamp Thing. Hell, the only reason why I'm able to land Bane's command grab more consistently is because of the armor his trait provides. Swamp Thing, you just gotta throw it out and hope for the best sometimes. Kokoro. The weird thing about Kokoro is how, no matter how many times I play as her, almost the next time I put the game in and start playing, I immediately forget her moves. It's weird how that works, but also very annoying. Dang, ain't she a very fun character to play. It's funny how a character like her, who's supposed to be very simplistic and easy to play, could be such a difficult opponent.
Don't get too worked up. Get ready.
Of course, easy playstyle does not clearly does not equal an easy move set.
Get ready.
This should be quick. Can't run. This should be quick.
Get ready. Get ready.
Can't run.
Winner. Yeah, pretty much what I expected.
Oh, you liar. Damn, that was rough.
Here I go. It's so nice to meet you. Get ready.
What the hell? She was completely in neutral. That throw should have worked.
You should really put some ice on that.
Damn. It's all coming back to me, but there's some stuff I still forget with her. Back to the drawing board. Man, 116 moves. That's a lot for a character who's supposed to be so basic. Dang, she got a lot of moves. I just can't remember who exactly has the most. Alright, let's check the time real quick. It is, dang, almost 7 o'clock. I think it's been like over an hour. Well, I'm gonna take my, what was it called? Oh yeah, I'm gonna take my mandatory 5-minute break, and I'll see y'all back in 5. So let's see, it's 5:53, so about no, not 5, 6:58. Alright, see, got my battery level at 2. And it is, damn, I forgot to check the time. 7 o'clock. Yeah, I overshadowed by 2 minutes. I forgot what I was gonna do. Now, if I remember, I think one time I was live streaming, I was trying to watch some replay videos that I did, and I think the live stream automatically ended because it was a block scene or something like that. I really hope it doesn't happen again this time. I'm gonna see. Got some really decent replays here. See if I can remember this one. Oh yeah, I was playing as Bayman and Mila against Bass and Jackie. Oh no, wait, I didn't want to upload this, dang it. Replay, damn it. Yeah, I thought this was a pretty good match.
Come on, let's do this.
Because I have the AI on a pretty high setting because it goes up to 8, and I think I have it on either 5 or 6 is the highest I have the AI setting. And usually on that setting, Bass becomes very difficult to play. I mean, not to play, fight against. And on any difficulty setting, virtual fighter characters are always hard to fight, especially Jackie. Fuck that guy. Oh yeah, I remember that part. I remember that. I was telling myself how much BS that was. Because I got him with the hole, but the hole that I used against him did barely any damage. Damn, I was mad.
Get ready.
I don't know why, but for some reason these replays are just so much fun to watch with the health bars off the screen.
Get ready.
Damn. Even used as a counter hold or high counter, Mila's holds don't do a lot of damage. That's very unfortunate. I was just amazed by how many times I was able to land Bayman's special holds or offensive holds. Like that one.
So, it's life or death.
See if I can find any other cool replays that I kept. This is the oldest one I have. This is from, damn, back in 2017. This was back in, well, May 12th. Jan Lee versus Jackie.
Less talk, more action.
Get ready.
Huh, I usually have it set to 3 rounds. I think it was like sometime after this that I started having the rounds set by default to 3 rounds. Which usually I only do for this game. Every other game I play, I always have it set to just 2 rounds.
Get ready.
I'm really looking forward to seeing what kind of new costumes they give to Jan Lee. I just can't remember between like him and some of the other DOA characters I like, who has been my favorite the longest. I think it's definitely Jan Lee. And I think when I first got Dead or Alive and Mila that I started trying to get good with. Yeah, as I said, for some reason, fighting against the AI on a high difficulty setting or playing against people in high level matches, in this game, it's very fun. It's frustrating. Well, in any game, it's always frustrating. But still, it was very fun. As opposed to other games like Tekken and Soul Calibur, where 9 times out of 10, it's more annoying than anything, and it doesn't feel quite as rewarding.
Here to take me out?
Get ready.
Oh yeah, this is one of my online matches against a guy named Black Caesar. I just can't remember. I don't think this was the first time I played online, but I think it was the first time or one of the first times I played online with Bayman. And there was one person I remember who I ended up friending on PlayStation Network. I think can't remember his name, but he was a pretty good a pretty good Dead or Alive player. I just remember whenever we did play against each other online, I just can't remember. I think either we went back and forth or I won a majority of our matches.
Get ready.
It's amazing the kind of cool people you can meet when you play online. It's just too bad how often you also run into all those damn trolls online. But I think the game I played online the most, it's either between Street Fighter 5 or yeah, I can't remember the other one. Oh yeah, Injustice 2. Man, I really got to get PlayStation Plus again so I can start playing online.
So, it's life or death.
Oh, so I did win this match. I don't know why. For some reason, I keep remembering losing in this one. Pai Chan versus Bayman. Let's see if this was online.
Ready to face your fate?
Get ready.
No, it's not online, but for some reason I decided to be on the player 2 side. Damn, if ain't the AI a real bitch in this game. I think I'm gonna have to start deleting some of these replays. At least the ones that I feel like aren't really worthwhile. Well, however it goes, I think I might start getting back to recording more of these offline matches besides just the usual arcade modes. That's actually like one of my favorite favorite videos to record for Dead or Alive is my random match videos. I need to get back to doing that. But for some reason, I don't do those kind of videos for any of the other games I play, like Injustice and Street Fighter.
Get ready.
ready for death.
Well, that was fun to watch. You know, out of all the games that have a survival mode in it, Dead or Alive is also another one that has my favorite form of survival, where instead of it like where you defeat the opponent, the match ends and then it goes and it moves on to the next opponent and the match begins from there. It's like in this one, it's almost like all just one big old fight against however many AI controlled opponents. And I like it doesn't, and I like how it doesn't end until you literally run out of opponents to fight, or until you lose, whichever comes first. Wait a minute, what difficulty is this? Oh, on hard. Huh, I've only completed it with Jan Lee and Bayman. Not really a surprise since they are my best characters.
Let's move.
Yes.
Get ready.
Kira is always one of those characters that's fun to play, but the more complex combos with him are never that easy. Holy shit, that did way more damage than expected. Picked the wrong time to taunt. Dang, does that reach full screen? Fuck! I think this goes up to 50 opponents. What was that just now? Some BS, that's what that was. Oh, that was some bullshit. Oh, what was that? What was that bullshit? Damn. Ah, man. All that progress. Ain't that a bitch? Hey, I wonder if I'm gonna have to make this video age restricted because of these costumes. Nah, outside of how revealing these costumes are, there's really nothing much else to it as far as like how sexual it is. So being grabbed out of sidestep still counts as a counter throw. After all the years of playing Dead or Alive, you can still learn something new. Wait, I don't think Lisa has any ground throws. Oh, that was cool. Oh my goodness! Stop catching me! Damn catch wrestlers! Oh, who am I kidding? I like catch wrestling. Like, out of the different forms of wrestling besides freestyle and Greco-Roman, it's one of my favorites. Although I would one day like to try out that Senegalese wrestling from Senegal. Yeah, it smells like someone used some perfume or something. What the? Fuck! Oh, fuck this. You know, it's times like this I'm so glad I am not the kind of person who brags about how good I am at some of these games. Unlike this one guy I know over at my college. Almost every time when he plays, he brags.
This is gonna be fun.
Like, he's one of those people who just thinks way too highly of themselves. To the point where even when he loses, he would try to make the person who beat him feel bad for winning. By saying something like saying, you know, you could have done this or tried doing this. I mean, I'm just saying, you're kind of playing the character wrong, or you're doing this, you're wasting your time doing this if it's not going to win. And I'm like, how the hell are you going to get on my case for winning and try to give me advice when I beat your ass in this game 20 times in a row? I did that one time. I think it was Dragon Ball Fighters, and I managed to win almost every match. It was like between 10 to 20 matches. I can't remember the exact number. And I beat him in every match, and he tried to make me feel bad for it by telling me how I need to play his way. And I'm like, I'm not gonna do that, because if I try to do things your way, more than likely that's gonna get me to lose. Seeing as how your way is why you keep losing. I like doing that. But yeah, it's funny how he tries to hide how much of a sore loser he is by acting like, oh, this guy won. I'm gonna give him some advice and tell him how to play better, even though I just lost by a landslide. I wonder if it's possible for someone to do that in real life. Do like 3 up kicks in a row like that. Because that one right there, I can do that, but to do 3 in a row like how Lepe does it, I would like to see someone be able to do that. Like just jumping straight off the ground. I remember I used to tell myself in the beginning how out of all the characters in Dead or Alive, the one character whose fighting resembles mine the most is Jen Lee. Of course, just without the without the screaming. Which for him it makes sense because he's supposed to be based off of Bruce Lee, or at least inspired by him. And what's cool is how, unlike most Bruce Lee style characters, instead of him just being like that because the designers just wanted him that way, his reason in the game is that he actually watched Bruce Lee films, and that's why he modeled his fighting and some of his mannerisms, but mostly his fighting after Bruce Lee. Even though, unlike Bruce Lee, at least from the videos that I've seen of him, Jen Lee, personality-wise, is more arrogant and competitive and prideful. Whereas Bruce Lee was said to be more laid back and relaxed. It was more about teaching people rather than being competitive. But that's what I like about Jan Lee, is how he actually has a reason for trying to fight like Bruce Lee. Which is a lot like me, because I remember it was from watching Bruce Lee films that got me inspired to do martial arts. Just like I said, I don't try to fight exactly like him. At least not with the screaming that he does. Even though they call that Kia, which is what a lot of martial artists do. It's just that for Bruce Lee, he does it to a more exaggerated level. Damn! Ah, I'm surprised I kind of comboed. Oh my goodness, stop with the hits! That hole did way too much damage. Man, this is some BS. Sounds like someone's driving a truck outside.
This is gonna be fun.
What's weird is how Zack uses the exact same intro even when playing against the male character. I feel like it was kind of a missed opportunity for them not having Jan Lee fight Hayabusa, despite the implied rivalry between the two that they've had since Dead or Alive 2. I mean, to be able to match someone like Ryo Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden almost blow for blow it's not exactly easy. Strike for strike, throw for throw. That typical stuff. I almost mistimed that. And of course, I pressed the wrong button. Dang it! Huh, was not expecting that. Oh, come on, I pressed the tag button. Sucks how when you tag, you can get hit even as you're tagging out. Like, usually it makes it more sense if it's the other way, where it's the character who's coming in who still gets hit. And of course, Oh, come on!
I'll take care of this. Here I come.
I am so damn mad. I was trying to get that damn cabbage so I can bring back gently, and they kill me. Oh, I'm so bad, man. I'm so fucking mad now. Fucking AIA. Oh. I just wanted to bring my partner back from the dead. Was that so wrong? Jeez, I really need to remember how many opponents it is. I don't even know how long I've been at this.
Now for business.
Shit, it's almost 8 o'clock.
Get ready.
So how long will you be streamed?
I have no idea. Until either I get bored and feel like playing something else, or until I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Usually when I stream fighting games, I like to keep it at least an hour minimum, mostly. And that's just for fighting games. With other games like shooters, now that is a real question of how long I would stream those. I remember the longest I've ever streamed was with, I'm trying to remember, it was Call of Duty. I just can't remember which one. I think it was, what was it, Black Ops 3? It certainly wasn't Infinite Warfare. And the longest I streamed was 8 hours. And I actually would have streamed longer, but the stream just cut off on me. But that's the cool thing about Dead or Alive. It's that kind of game I can stream for so long and never get bored. You know what the funny thing about Mary Rose is, I think there were some people complaining about how they thought she was a minor, only for it to realize that she's 18. She's just very short and flat for her age. And so it's like she basically falls under the category of barely legal. And I was like, leave it to Team Ninja to go and do something like that. A character who just barely falls under the what's considered the legal age of consent. Thus still being able to let this game keep its M rating and give her all the revealing outfits that you expect from Dead or Alive. Dang it! You know, I did say it would suck to date someone like Mary Rose in real life, a woman who is short for her age and considerably flat, even if they are like in their 20s, who some people have before mistaken her for a minor. Like, it'd be very unfortunate. It'd be a bit unfortunate knowing full well that people will confuse her for a minor, and they'd be all like, "Oh, you dating a minor? You pedophile?" I'm like, "She's 23, dumbass." I'm losing my characters way too damn early. Oh, you kidding me? That's gotta be my worst performance yet. Yeah, screw it. Oh, I have it on 6. I'm gonna try it on 8. I like some of the unique counter holds you can get with Bayman if you do the right combination and the right position towards a wall or any kind of walled object or whatever you can get your hands on. Man, it's like no matter... Ah, fuck this. No matter what the difficulty, Brad Wong's never an easy opponent to fight. Not that everyone else is that much easier.
Let's go.
Ready to face your fate?
Get ready.
Wide open.
Is there any throw he has that doesn't get beaten out? At least by other throws. I'm surprised the AI didn't escape immediately.
Get ready. Get ready.
Yeah, getting a full combo into a critical burst is so damn difficult when the AI is at its highest. What was that? I was up. Or getting up. Dang it.
Get ready.
I keep forgetting he has no air throws.
Bingo. I'll kill you.
Now that was fun.
Go home.
This game definitely will challenge you if you put the AI on the highest setting.
We fight.
Ready to face your fate?
Get ready. Get ready.
Well, she was definitely prepared for that.
Get ready.
So, it's life or death.
No one can stop me. Let's get this party started.
Get ready. Get ready.
That's weird. A message just popped up saying the internet connection is not sufficient to broadcast. I don't know why, but a lot of times it will say that while I'm live streaming, only for me to check it out on my phone and be all like, wait a minute, I can see the live stream just fine. Let's see if I can find my stream on my phone. See if there's any way to fix it. Yeah, another YouTuber, Big DW22, is streaming right now. Let's see what he's streaming. Looks like Red Dead Redemption. Let's see what's wrong with the internet connection. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing wrong with it. I don't know why I keep getting that message saying that the internet connection is, or the internet quality is not sufficient enough to broadcast gameplay. Must be the dang hooligans messing with me. One thing I definitely like about Zach and Jen Lee is how, like me, they're both self-taught in their respective martial arts, but they're still very good. Although I'm pretty sure there's a lot of advantages to have to having an actual school to go to learn. But it's like being self-taught, it's not really all that bad. It's just a matter of not letting it go to your head. Although I feel like it's definitely because of the fact that I'm self-taught that when it comes to martial arts, I don't like people trying to tell me I need to fight this way or punch this way or block this way or that way. Because like that same guy who I said who's a very sore loser when it comes to video games, he thinks very highly of himself in a lot of situations. In video games and especially martial arts. Dude thinks he's some kind of grandmaster, like he's... What's that character from Boondocks? Oh yeah, Grandmaster. He thinks he's Grandmaster Bushido Brown. And I remember there's a couple of times in which I would be sparring with one of my friends over by the campus or on the campus. And he would try to tell me what to do, saying I need to do more this and that or whatever it is he thinks I need to do. And I remember one time he tried to pull that bullshit on me when I was just getting done sparring one of my friends. And I just simply pointed at him as I was walking past and I was like, "You ain't my master." And I can't remember what he said after that, but he was just trying to make up some excuse or some typical BS about why he's trying to tell me what to do. And why he's always right and everybody who tells him to mind his own business, why they're all wrong. Especially me. He's always getting on my case the hardest. And I'm like, just because I don't brag about what I can and can't do, and I usually keep it to myself, doesn't mean I need everybody's help. Like I told him how one time I was at, damn, I thought I tech rolled. One time I told him about how one time I was at home practicing my wrestling over the course of the summer. Or the time I was away from school. And he immediately went into his, I don't know, Sage Master martial arts mode, whatever it was. But anyways, he tried to teach me wrestling once again, and I was telling him how I learned wrestling from the coach of the wrestling team at Sac City after I took one of his classes. And that dumbass tried to force me how to learn sumo wrestling. I didn't occur to me what it was, but I knew there was something about the way he was wrestling that either felt wrong or it was nothing like what I was taught. I want to realize the type of wrestling he was trying to teach me was sumo style. And he was talking about different forms of wrestling that he's learned, like dance wrestling. And I'm like, what the frick is dance wrestling? Like, I've heard of many different styles. Senegalese wrestling, collar and elbow wrestling, Greco-Roman and freestyle wrestling, which is the Olympic styles, collegiate, catch wrestling.
Let's do this.
Get ready.
But I never heard of no damn dance wrestling. Like, what the heck even is supposed to be dance wrestling? It's like he just really makes up a lot of stuff as he goes along. And it's like he tries so hard to act like he's fooling anyone. And it's just so annoying how a lot of times people tell him to either mind his own business or how we're not going to do things his way, and he'll just get mad. Like, thinks so highly of himself that one person saw him practicing his martial arts, or what he calls martial arts for him. He was practicing that, and I think he was just trying to show off because everyone else was just off to the side playing video games. And he was just trying to show off. So when he got done, someone said how what he was doing looked fake. And then only for him to wait until like 30 minutes later after he was done showing off, telling the guy saying that the next time he wants to call his stuff fake, to come and fight him. And I'm like, how are you gonna wait a whole 30 minutes later to confront someone over a random comment? Like, to be that opinionated that the slightest comment just ticks you off. Like, it's annoying, but it was kind of funny at the same time. Ah, fuck.
Who do you think I am?
I'm watching my own live stream. Dang, the video keeps skipping at certain points. I wonder what's going on. I don't know, maybe it's just, I don't know if like that's just the live stream in general or if it's just my phone doing that. Hey, someone just uploaded a video. 11 p.m. in Shibuya by Zakurai.
No one can stop me.
Wait, did I actually select this stage? I can't remember if I selected this stage or just went to random. Fuck! Yo, karate versus kung fu debate, or I don't think there's a lot of people, at least not in America, that's debating this whole karate versus kung fu. But you just see it a lot of video games. Like, some people will make specific videos of a character who does kung fu or jeet kune do against an opponent who does karate. And 9 times out of 10, the one who does karate, specifically just in the games, is the one who ends up losing. Oh, that was really cool. Dang! Yeah, one of the things that sucks about being a martial artist is how many people try to tell you how often they'll act like they're a black belt or they're a teacher, and they'll tell you what you're doing is wrong and you need to do this or that their way. One of those type of fight my way, not the way you want type of person. And it's like, I tell people so many times that I don't do things their way, I do it my way because it works for me. Like, I can't stress it enough, but a lot of those same people who I tell are the same ones who would just get on my case no matter what. It's like they got selective hearing and or just outright ignore what I say. And it's not just me. It's like they act like that towards almost anyone. And again, it's that same guy who just, as I said before, thinks so highly of himself that I remember I was just out of really curiosity that I asked him what he thought of my skills, and he said how I'm compared to him, I'm basically okay. Like I'm pretty decent compared, according to him, but how I can get better with his help. And I remember I was like, what are you, a black belt or something? And he's like, I am actually, but I can only teach high level black belts. And I thought right there, that's when I realized how much bullshit he was. Dang! I wonder what the score is at now. Oh shit, it's the official tiebreaker. I'm gonna use Bayman. I think this might be the last one. Oh wait, I haven't done a tag match with the opponent set at 8. Alright, maybe after this I'll do a couple of those. Ah, dang, it would be a bass. Good thing he went for mid. How did my guard not reach him? He was just standing there. And I knew I was in range. I know dang well I pressed the escape button at the exact time.
Get ready.
He may be beating me with the majority of his throws, but at least I'm beating him in the whole department.
Get ready.
What was that? Ain't that a bitch? Gotta really strategize when playing as Bass. Well, playing as grapplers in 3D games in general.
Let's go. Ready to face your fate?
Get ready.
Watch out.
That's why you should keep it at 6. The AI is still very difficult, but it's still at a level that I can manage.
Get ready.
It's just unfortunate that almost every single fighting game, 2D or 3D, usually always favors striking over grappling. Wow, I'm doing worse against this guy than I am against Bass. That's just sad.
Get ready.
It's unfortunate how these games make it impossible to play a traditional grappler.
Watch out.
Wide open.
Wow, nice throw. Yeah, I got kicks too, boy.
Get ready.
Okay, a lot of these are looking like mids, but apparently they're supposed to be highs. Especially a lot of his kicks. Apparently, a lot of his kicks are supposed to be lows, even though they look like mids. Oh, you bitch.
You lose.
Oh, why does this game hate grapplers so much? Why do all fighting games hate grapplers so much? I think it was funny how one time there was this guy, he always whines like a little bitch whenever I play as grapplers against him. Be it in games where it's like a tag team type of game, or in games where it's specifically just one-on-one. And I remember one time I was playing against him in Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, and I was playing as Tager and Waldstein, and I wasn't able to actually land that many grabs, at least not as many as I wanted to, if I remember correctly. Of course, against him it was a lot easier because, well, he's really just that bad at avoiding command grabs, especially in 2D games. And I remember he got mad because I kept winning despite playing as the slowest characters in the game, and he was like, man, I freaking hate grapplers, they're so freaking cheap. And the funny thing is, he was talking about how the characters I was playing as were very cheap, only for him to go and play as Yang and just keep jumping in the air and spamming that one projectile she has in her moveset. I'm like, how is he gonna complain about cheapness? And here he is using a cheap tactic by spamming the same projectile over and over again with a character who's not even supposed to be a zoner.
I'll handle this.
Like, I usually get upset playing against zoners, but it's like, at the same time, I can't let myself just get all mad and complain about how cheap it is, because it's like, they're zoners, they're supposed to keep you at a distance. It's just annoying when playing against zoners like Darkseid, who's supposed to be a zoner, and it's like the only zoning he has is that one projectile that can go in almost any direction, and his trait, which involves him summoning his parademons. And it's like Darkseid can do all that with just one projectile, whereas all the other zoners have to have more than one projectile just to be able to be a decent zoner. Even Deadshot. It's kind of irritating how long it takes for them to tag out. Because they got to do this big old special animation just to tag out of the stage. I wonder if any of that was escapable. Well, that sucks.
Get ready.
Damn it, Santa. Wow, he was waiting for that.
I'll handle this.
Oh, ultimate comeback. Hey, did the light switch just freeze? Oh no, I think it's just my phone. Huh, that's weird. Damn, it's always something going on with this thing. Characters in this game do not heal fast enough. Oh, why didn't I tag out? I should have tagged out. Oh, shit! I need to calm down. Wow, ain't that some bull?
You
Man, this is some nonsense. Very fun, but dang, is it difficult. All right, Last 2 matches, and that's gonna be it. Hey, what if I should live stream again later on? I don't know, I never really plan out these live streams. I just do them whenever I feel like.
Yeah, I'm here to fight. Get ready.
It's amazing how I'm doing so much better with Bass and Leon, despite them being considered among the slowest characters in the game. And yet it was a huge struggle for me, even with my 2 best characters. She really likes to do a lot of lows. Dang! It's very unfortunate how, for whatever reason, landing a neutral throw as opposed to any of their special throws is very difficult. Like, I can't just press the throw button and automatically land the throw. Either it'll miss entirely, it'll get countered, or they escape from it easily.
Get ready.
The AI in this game is just weird like that. Get your ass back out here. I remember when I played as Bass in Dead or Alive 4, his half circle forward throw was the only grab I could land, or the only one I tried to land consistently. That's why for me, no matter what, I always felt like 3D grapplers have it so much difficult compared to 2D grapplers, since any throw they have can be escaped. Well, that's unfortunate. Sweet, that was fun. I think I may have played this long enough. I don't know what to play now. But I really need to get PlayStation Plus again so I can start playing online. Of course, first that requires me again finding a job, but a lot of places either aren't hiring or you got to go online and do it, but for some reason they take those online applications just take so long. It's very unfortunate. But as far as Dead or Alive is concerned, I am very much looking forward to Dead or Alive 6. Seems how so far all my favorite characters have been announced and revealed. The only character so far not revealed is Leon, and I wouldn't be surprised if they either have him as DLC or if they do like a future update of Dead or Alive 6 and have him in that. Or if like he's in the game but you just gotta unlock him. Regardless, hopefully he'll make it into the game one way or another. I'm just wondering if Dead or Alive 6 is gonna have any guest characters. If they do, I hope it's someone good. I really liked how, even though I'm not a huge fan of the Halo series, I liked how they had at least a character inspired or based off of Halo when they had Spartan 458, aka Nicole, in the game. And it was kind of unfortunate they couldn't bring her back for 5 for obvious copyright reasons. And it was very nice seeing the virtual fighters in DOA 5. But I also that just makes me want a Virtua Fighter 6 all the more. And I'm wondering, why is it that Sega refuses to bring back some of the games that really made them so popular? Not besides just Sonic the Hedgehog, they have plenty of other games that they could bring back. Like not only just a Virtua Fighter 6, but like Streets of Rage. It would be nice to have a Streets of Rage 4 and Comic Zone. I don't know how they would be able to make a good sequel, but I would very much like a Comic Zone 2. What other games do they have that they can bring back? Because I already said Streets of Rage, Virtua Fighter, and Comic Zone. But damn, I just know that there's a whole lot of different properties that Sega has that they literally just have locked away but refuse to bring back, despite how many fans are asking for it. It's like they just rather keep focusing on Sonic the Hedgehog, and a lot of the games from the Sonic series that came out in recent years really have not really been that good, at least in my opinion. But I guess the only thing to do is just be patient and wait. Just wait and hope that they'll eventually start making not only some good Sonic games, but other games that used to be very popular. But if they ever decide to bring back any game series, they should definitely bring back Virtua Fighter. Bring back Virtua Fighter 6 so I can get back to powerbombing people with my boy Jeffrey. And as for DOA 6, if they do decide to have a special guest character, I like maybe have King from Tekken, or maybe they can have a character from Street Fighter, like either Ryu, Alex, Zangief. Either bring in a special guest character from a popular series, or maybe someone who's more obscure. That will have people going, wait, who the heck is this character? Or what series is this character from? That'd be something nice. But enough about that. I'm gonna end this stream here, and I already had my dinner. I don't even know what to do next. I'll find out something. So thanks to everybody for tuning in, and I will see you all the next stream. Eventually. Have a good night or day.